Are you guys doing well tonight? I hope you guys are doing well tonight. So, tonight, good. That's good. Tonight we have a busy night. I'm a bit tired. I woke up about 5:30 today, so I'm a bit tired, but you know that's just how it goes. So we're as I was saying, we have a busy night tonight. So we have Doki Doki tutorial. The sequel to Disappearance of the Literature Club, which I've already done a playthrough of. So we have Don't sorry, Somonym, Don't, and Hypopomenic, Pick, which are sequels to Disappearance of the Literature Club. And then we have Doki Doki Corrupted Files, and then Dokis and Dragons. Hello, Stingray. So we have a lot of Doki Doki tonight. And I'm hoping to get through all of them tonight. So we will see how if anything, I feel like we might end on Dokis and Dragons, because, or not finish Dokis and Dragons, because it's a medium length game. But we will see how that goes. Hello, Seven. Regular length DDL stream, horny. Yeah. I have joined, but I am dyeing my hair, so I won't be active. That's all good, Johnson. What color are you dyeing it, Johnson? If you don't mind me asking before you get too involved with it, because I had to help my girlfriend dye her hair, and that was a mess. Pink. It looked like murder because we colored her hair red, and it looked like a murder scene in the bathroom. She doesn't want me to help her color her hair anymore, needless to say. Extra long detail stream, extra horny. I don't know how much horny there is going to be tonight because we have 4 horror mods. So I don't know how horny we're actually going to get. And tutorial might be horror. It might be horror, it might be creepy, I don't know. Extra long, shut up. Alright, so let's get the ball rolling. Let's get this rolling before anything. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a good night tonight. All right. Let me do this. You know how we are. Come on. I do know how you are. All right. Let me get this so everyone, or we can see if there's any special spoilers or wording in this. No, you don't want to fit properly, do you? No, you don't. All right. You know what? That's fine. That's fine like that. I'm okay with that. All right. Oh wait, no, I'm not okay with that because I didn't full size this yet. I am preemptively calling the police. I don't think it works like that, Johnson, but thank you for the thoughts. Window capture. We'll have to small this up a little bit. Plan on doing that. Yeah, that caused that to happen. All right, there we go. All right, so Doki Doki Tutorial is a fan-made mod that is unaffiliated, contains spoilers. You can get the original game. Oh, yeah. Individuals who have epilepsy and are prone to seizures and or people who have sensitive to high-pitched noises may also not have a safe experience while playing this mod. So there you go. Oh, well, okay, hold on. Let me reopen that because that was saying something about. Okay. Individuals who are suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this mod. This mod is not for the light of heart. All right. You've been warned by playing Doki Doki tutorial. You agree you're ready to learn coding and help. I do know coding. I have used Python before, which is the language I believe that Pi uses, which is what Doki Doki is made out of. So I've used a little bit of Python before, and I will help. Doki Doki tutorial. I'm very excited for this. Monica's gone. Let's get modding. I'll screen this bitch. Alright. dun. Dun, 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 dun. Monica's not there. Hold on, let me wait for the screen to pick it up. Monica's not there. DDL is made out of pythons. Yes, Doki Doki Literature Club is made out of pythons. Please enter your name. You guys can't see? Never mind, okay. Hello, judging by the fact that you're playing this mod, I assume you wanted to learn how to make them. But maybe you don't know how to mod, or are unsure that you're capable of it. Where the fuck is Monica? Well, Monica's probably talking to us right now. This tutorial mod will show you how easy it is to get started, and will also get you to show you some more advanced techniques. Just note that you should not modify this mod. This is a guide for modifying the base game. So now that we know that, let's get right to it. What we need. The very first thing we need to do is make sure that we have everything we need. Yeah, Renpy. There you go. Salt. It's just a better version of TTLC. Calm down. Oh, call back. Fuck you. Make sure that you've downloaded Renpy version 6.99112 and fresh install of DDLC, which can be found at... I don't actually have the Renpy version. I wonder if I actually need that. I wonder if I actually need this. Alright, I'll download it and install it just in case. So I'm downloading the Renpy version 6.99.12 right now. I was not aware I needed this. I'm sure my other code editors would work, but I'd rather get this proper style. Oh, I might be having a very fun time having to go in between shit, showing you the correct stuff. Sure, desktop is fine. Extract, yeah, that's fine. Bruh. Alright. Alright, so I got Renpy now. When it comes to text editors, the easiest one is to call Editorio, since it's built into Renpy, okay? Editorio is the one that will guide you on how to install for this... Oh, it's not showing. Install for this section. However, it doesn't mean there are better alternatives to it, like Notepad++. If you want to use a different text editor, then feel free to skip this section. You install... Okay. Alright, I will do this properly. I will do this. I need a third monitor for this. Okay. Let's see, Renpy. Okay. So it's telling me how to set up the environment now. By clicking preferences, okay. Renpy. Yeah, it's probably Renpy. Preferences. Okay. Click where it says none under text editor. That's set. Editorio. Looking for updates, downloading the update. I genuinely wonder if I actually need this or if it's just fucking with me. But I have it, so. Alright, so I have Editorio now, or Editorio for the editor. Okay. Clicking on Editorio, though, automatically, okay. Also, another thing you may want to use is a fantastic mood posting tool. Mood posting tool? What? Okay, I'm not going to download that. If you do, you can find the instructions on how to download it on the Reddit post linked. Yeah. But now that we got that out of the way, things this tutorial will cover. There are many things this things that we're going to cover in this tutorial, such as dialogue, background, sprites, audio. Now you're going to have to make sure that you have the Rippy script files for the game. This is actually easier than it sounds. All you need to do is download them from here, courtesy... Okay. Okay, so I'm getting the Rippy files. Okay. Extract all. There we go. Okay. So I have the files now. Once you've downloaded them, all you have to do is place them in the game folder of your DDLC folder. I can't do that here, though. Now that you've got that out of the way, first of all, we're going to look at how to add dialogue. But before that, we need to go to the script Rippy file in the game folder. Okay, to create new directory. I wonder if this is actually legitimately just modding the game and it actually isn't anything. I will be very embarrassed. Okay, so what I can do is... So what I'm doing is just copying the stuff over to this Doki Doki test project folder I made. So I'm copying the game over. So while I'm doing this, how is everyone tonight? Is everyone doing well? I have a lot of stuff going on my screen right now, so I don't need this to be that wide. Okay, I can add these. Alright, and then I can go to my downloads, grab the Rippy files, which is the game files, from my understanding. Make a new folder. Enable game. Copy all these files over. There we go. Not perfect, but it will work. Okay. So, oop, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, let's open up RenPy. Let's see. New project. Doki Doki test. Probably legacy theme, because that's probably what they're... Continue. Continue. Okay. You're doing a little better, not much, but still better. All right. All right. Script.rippy file in the folder. Okay. So let's open this up. Okay. Mandatory Twitch tab check. What do you mean mandatory Twitch tab check? Oh shit, fuck you. Yeah, no. I did not have it open. I did not have that open. All right. Well, while I get this, while I continue to kind of figure out Rippy real quick, I will play that ad. No, that's not. That's gonna be interesting sounding on the stream. Have fun with that noise. There we go. Okay, so let's see. This is not. I don't think this is the right files. Because I go to open up the... I really wish I could make my prime reoccurring. Ah, yes. I know what you mean. Okay, so... Okay, so it's grabbing the wrong things. That's why. Okay. Let me see if I can redirect the project. Okay. Continue. Okay. Continue. Continue. Okay. Where is this creating shit at? Ah, I see, I see. I see what's going on. Okay. I see what I did. Okay, so I'm making a folder within a folder by accident. Okay. So the Warhammer is dope. That is awesome. Okay, so I fix those files, get these files in there. The only thing that cheers me up now is not being your final kill at once, for once. I'm sorry, dude. Okay, so we can get rid of these files. Okay. Okay, so now if I go to this RenP script. There we go. I think that's it. For system. Okay, so yes, I got it now. I have the files on RenP now. So it says on line 28 of the code, you'll find. Thank you for following, Kawimbo1. Thank you for following, man. Sorry, this isn't the most fascinating thing yet. I was just getting the tech environment set up. Anyways, so I have the RenP script up now. Let me actually do a window overlay. No, that's not what I want. Window overlay of RenP. So you guys can kind of see what I'm doing at the same time. So we'll stick that there. I hope... let me know if that's too small or not. MechWarrior 5, yeah. MechWarrior 5 is a good time. Alright. So... it says, on line 28 of the code, you'll find the line saying if persistent playthrough equals 1. Okay. Basically, what this means is if you haven't made it past Act 1, the following lines of code will be affected. Also take note of how... all the lines after the first label have 4 spaces in front of them, or if we're better using terminology, are indented. The indentions are very important in RenPy because it's how RenPy recognizes which lines are part of the same code block or not. If you forget to indent your code, RenPy will get confused on which section of the code does what. It will show an error message when you launch your mod saying that something is wrong. So now that we've got that important information out of the way, do you remember that I mentioned line 28 of the code? We're going to just go above that if statement in our own line. Add the text jump mod. Okay, add the text jump mod just like I did. Okay. jump mod. Okay. Let's stop for a minute so we can talk about what this line means. So, yeah. Very important thing about Ren'Py is knowing the call and jump commands and our difference between them. Both commands the game to go to a specific section on the script. They are the same in the way that they both go to part of the script with a label, title/name, after it and run the code contained in said label. With this knowledge in mind, you can actually type whatever you want after the jump command that we just coded, and the same goes for the call command too. But for simplicity's sake, I'm going to leave it as is now. Feel free to experiment on your own though. Let's talk about the differences between the two commands now. The main difference between the two is that functionality of the return command. Is this legitimately just a tutorial, like actual tutorial mod, and not something that I thought was supposed to be spooky? I thought there was supposed to be a spooky thing, but it's actually, maybe they're just doing this to put us into a false sense of security. When using the call command, the return command will take the player back to the code that was on before it got called. You don't think it's just a tutorial? Alright. This is useful when you have a main script but want to change a couple of lines based on a choice the player has made. When using the jump command, however, it will not remember the code that came before it, and using return will simply take the player back to the main menu. You looked up some stuff on Reddit about it? Okay. Also note that not calling anything, return will always take you back to the main menu. So calling will always take you back to the main menu. So jump in, wait, what? Oh, if not calling anything, return, okay. So jump will return to the main menu. If we don't return something, call will return you to the main menu. But we're done with the basics now. Let's get to the modding. First of all, we're going to want to create a new file by clicking on File and then New, and then go into the File section and then Save As. As you know, might be questioning why we're saving the code first, but this is mainly because of two things. One, we want to have the file located in our Games folder. We have to save the code as a .renpy file as well. So when you click Save As, make sure you're in the game folder again, and when you can save the file with whatever name you want, it doesn't really matter. What does matter though is that once you've entered the file's name, make sure to put .rpy after it. If you don't do this, your code won't be recognized as, well, code. Then what do you want to put inside is label mod. Okay, so let's save this. Okay. File, let's see, file, okay, new, okay, file, save as, let's see, what should we save this as? Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's weird. That's okay. That's not even okay. The cursor's fucked. Anyways, let's name this file alpha because because I'm not inventive. .rpy. Okay. Then what you want to put in the code is a label mod, okay? This means that the labels code is what's going to be running instead of the vanilla game, okay? So, label mod. Okay. After that, just press the enter button and hit the spacebar 4 times. This is the indentation we were talking about earlier. Finally, we can get into the main part of the coding, the good parts, or modding. I understand that, but I'm an oblivious numbskull. Dude, oblivious numbskulls can play Mech Warrior, dude. We're going to do a very simple test mod just to get us started. Don't worry, we'll get into more complex stuff later. But for now, our goal is to have one character say something in the club room with music playing in the background. The first thing we'll do is code the background. This again is a simple script, so we're not going to use any custom assets yet, including backgrounds. For the background, we're of course having club room. Okay, the code for is scene. Okay, background club underscore day with wipe left scene. Okay. So, oop. It did the indentions for me. How nice. Scene. Beat background club day with light left scene. All right. Wipe left scene is where the screen transitions to the background by swiping left through a black back screen beforehand. Next, let's add some music. But before we add music, we're going to put a slight pause before the music starts playing, just to really make sure the music isn't playing while the background is still visible. We do this by adding a pause 0.01. Okay. I thought about getting this mod, but I really thought it was gonna tell you nothing and just be a twist mod. Maybe it might be nothing. No, you don't howl. Okay. Now let's actually add the music. The song we're going to use is the main theme track. If you're unfamiliar with the track or have forgotten what it sounds like, here it is. Press spacebar to stop listening. Yeah, that one. To allow this track to play, type play music T3. Now all we need to do is a sprite with its own dialogue. Okay. Play music T3. The first thing we need to do is add the sprite. For this test mod, we'll add Monica. We can do this by typing show Monica 2A at T11 Zorder 2. Okay. That's a strange little line. Okay. So, show Monica 2A at T11 Zorder 2. Let's go over this bit by bit. Show Monica is pretty self-explanatory. It's telling the game that we're wanting to show a sprite of Monica. What 2A means is the number is the body pose that we want Monica to make, while the letter A is the facial expression we want her to show. If you want an in-depth guide to all the expressions and poses for all the girls, I recommend checking out this document by u/Mr. Epic is here 777. We're not going to look at that. Now we're just going to add dialogue in the form of the main character's thoughts. This is actually really easy and will only take us a couple of seconds. All we're going to do is add Monica looked at me with her trademark irresistible smile. At me with her trademark irresistible smile. Oh my god. There we go. After that line, we're going to add another one saying, alright, M2B, welcome to the Literature Club. If you haven't noticed already, we've just added has both a Monica expression and dialogue in the same line. This is something you can do after you've made sure to show Monica's sprite beforehand. You can use the method I've shown before this one as well before each line of dialogue too. No matter what though, always put the first letter of the character's name before you put the input dialogue. E.g. before Sayore's dialogue and before Natsuki's. For the main character / player, you put MC before their dialogue instead. And that's us done coding. Alright, so let me put the second line. M2B. Welcome to the Literature. I spelled that wrong. Club. There we go. Now we got to do some playtesting. Let's boot up the mod we were just playing. Are we just watching you learn how to code mods for this game or something? So, as far as I'm aware, there's a twist to this, I think. Yeah, right now. But eventually it changes. Monica looks at me with her trademark irresistible smile. Hold on, that didn't... No. Now you know the basics of modding a scene, so let's move on to how to handle player choices. Okay, so I don't actually need to code anything. I've just realized this. It's just going to talk about how to code stuff, and it's going to do it for us. She actually never said the second line. So I don't actually need to code any of this. Okay. It's literally just going to be talking through it for us. So I will be just explaining the code. I won't be writing the code anymore, now that I've figured that out. We'll be using the same script as last time for this. We can add a choice for the player by typing the following. You can add a line... you can add a line before Hi Monica to show that the MC is thinking. However, you don't have to include that line in this if you don't want to. Now we'll go through how each part works. Menu brings up the choice menu. Also note that you need to indent your line again after this. Then you can add however many choices you want afterwards. Could be 2, 5, or even 1. Anyway, let's playtest this again and see how it runs so far. Monica looks at me with her trademark irresistible smile. Welcome to the Literature Club. Please help. Oh no. Well, here we go. Hello? I just want you to know. If anything bad happens. Hubert just died. I'm sorry. Rempy has encountered a script error. Reloading game script. Chapter 0.rempy. Okay. Loading done. Goodbye, video compression. I save... oh god. Did I seriously break the script again? Hang on. I'll try to fix this, okay? You just might have to wait. Error running script chapter. See trace back. Text force quitting game. It actually closed my game. It actually closed my game. Excuse you, Monica. Knock knock, Monica. Mod by Lonesome Dev. It would be better off if you just forget about this. Oh no, it's just a blank screen. Yeah, that's not happening. You thought it wouldn't. You know, a part of me was thinking, jump script back up a... Loading done. Checking character files. Error, Yuri's missing. Attempt to restore. This may take a while. Yes, bring back the Yuri. Are you sure you want to continue? Okay. Okay. No one is here. I am alone. Only you. And I. Hello, Jay. Hello, Yuri. You know, it's funny. I've always been so shy, so timid. It never went out of my comfort zone since I thought it was a waste of energy. I don't know exactly what happened to me. I think the best way I can describe it is that something must have clicked within me. And I'm not complaining. I kind of like this feeling. Confidence that knows no end. Huh. You probably already know by now that I'm attracted to you, Jay. And I'm not just talking physically either. I am in love with you. Some Sonic fucking EXE music playing in the background here. I've never told you this, but when I was reading my book in the club, most times, I was really just looking at you. I never told anyone, of course. And I don't want you to either. Consider this as our little secret, okay? Can you do that for me, Jay? Yeah? I knew I could trust you. Can I actually... Okay, so I can save. Oh, no. Fuck you. Fuck you. my foolproof way. Now, what should we do, my love? I'm thinking since that no one is here, why don't we do something more fun? I don't know about you, of course, but I really need you. Right now. Please be mine. I'll be yours too. We'll get to live out our greatest fantasies. You can do whatever you want to me. I'll get to do whatever I want to you. I'll finally get to know what your blood tastes like. We'll live in each other's arms. We'll live in sheer ecstasy. Forever. Wouldn't that be lovely? We'd bathe in each other's presence, savoring every moment of pleasure, every single touch, every single breath. Everything will be exactly the way it should be. Everything will be perfect. The Raccoon, Part 2. It doesn't get any better than this. I used to think that feeding the raccoon was a bad idea with horrible consequences. How much of a fucking fool I was. It felt great. It feels fantastic. It feels wonderful. I could write a whole novel about how this feels, how this feeling is something to be marveled at. I look outside to see the raccoon laying there, motionless. Somehow, even when it was unconscious, I could tell that it wanted more. Much more. My mind scattered, unable to comprehend why I continued to do this. It's been so long since it started. I remember when it first arrived. I was curious. I was idiotic. Now I can't remember what day it is. Thursday? Saturday? It's Saturday actually. I couldn't tell. The raccoon didn't care. I built up enough courage to look out of the window once more. The raccoon is very much alive and angry too. Its veins pulsing beneath its fur, its eyes bloodshot, its mouth foaming. The raccoon has become a monster. Time to feed it some more. Oh, hello, Sailor. You did this, Monica. Okay. Am I Monica? Okay, Yuri's character successfully restored. Okay. Loading. Arrow loading. Checking script files. Okay. Some script files are missing or corrupt. Are you sure you want to continue? No. We can't really see the console. Very fair. Well, if I the problem is if I move it to the bottom, then you guys can't see the text. And if I move it to the top or keep it on the top, you guys can't see the console. So it's kind of a lose-lose situation. And I don't have a vertical version of it. I just have the horizontal. I wake up in a cold sweat. What the hell just happened? As soon as I try to remember, like most nightmares, the memory has already faded. I somehow feel a strong urge to check on Sayori. It was only a day ago I was dragged into the literature club by her, and somehow I've been drawn closer to her than when we were kids. Maybe that's got to do with it. I check the time. 7:50 a.m. Crap, I'm gonna be late. Who knows? Maybe Sayori will be the one waiting for me this time. I would be a nice spin on things at least. Now that I'm finally outside, I can meet Sayori. Except, she's not here. Has she left without me? No, she wouldn't do that unless I was really late or something. I call her phone. Ooh, no, 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 no. No likey. I hang up. Damn it. Now I'm starting to get worried. I sigh. I should probably just check on her. We used to waltz into each other's houses all the time anyway, so it wouldn't be a big deal. I walk up to her front door and just knock just in case. Quebec, no. That is not okay, Quebec. No answer. I guess that leaves only one option. I enter her house and walk up the stairs. I'm now left standing just outside the door to her room. Sayori. She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach in privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Sayori, oh. Oh, wow, okay. That was something I hope I never see again. Hey, Jay. Eh? Oh, are you alright? You look like you were spacing out there. What curse should I just walk in on? Doki Doki tutorial. The game is broken and yeah. It's doing what it wants to do. We're on for a ride, motherfucker, and we're strapped in. How are you tonight, Brute Man? Are you alright? You look like you were just spacing out there. Yeah, I think so. Come on, I think isn't good enough, Jay. Are you sure you're alright? Yeah, I'll be fine, Sayori. Okay. Hey, Sayori. Did Sayori rope you in? Shut up, Quebec. Yeah. Do you happen to know where Monica is? Who's Monica? What? Sayori, come on. Just tell me where she is. Alright. Now you're really worrying me, Jay. We've never heard of anyone called Monica or I've never heard of anyone called Monica in my life. What the fuck? You have to be kidding me. I can go ask the others if you want. Yeah, do that. Okay. Sayori then goes towards the other club members, presumably to do what I asked. What's going on? I'm really hoping this is a prank, since otherwise I would really have no explanation for this. Before I know it, I see Sayori return. So, no one knows who you're talking about. Shit. No, no. This can't be true. I push past Sayori. Huh? Hey. I walk up to Natsuki. Before you ask, no, I don't know who you're talking about. If anything, you're better off asking Yuri. Better off asking Yuri, the introvert, about people. I dismiss Natsuki's weird logic and leave. I look at Yuri. Oh. Uh, uh, um. Why did you do this? I love you. I walk up to Yuri. Hey, Yuri. Do you happen to know who Monica is? Huh? Oh, Monica. Yuri looks across the room. I don't exactly know. I don't know exactly what she's looking at. She just may be in deep thought. Monica's over on the left side. Then she looks at me and smiles. And then starts crying. Hey, Yuri, are you alright? Yes, I suppose I'll be fine. Can I leave the club room for a while? I just need to compose myself is all. Of course, Yuri. Sayori starts to walk away. Oh. Sayori once again focuses her attention on Yuri. What was that? Oh, that's weird. Don't like that. May I take Jay with me? I feel like I need some company too. Sure thing, Yuri. Just don't take too long, okay? Alright. Sayori then leaves us be. Yuri sniffs and wipes away her tears. She then gets close to me and whispers in my ear, "Follow me." I keep silent and do as I'm told. Not like there's anything better to do, I suppose. Yuri and I are now sitting alone in the corridor. I'm not sure what to think of this ordeal. It's really bizarre. Almost like some weird fever dream. I know who Monica is. Wait, you do? Yes. You don't know how long I've been waiting to say that. Wait, but that just adds to so many more questions. How do you know how do you and I know who she is, but everyone else doesn't? I don't know. I really wish I did. That's all I can say. Okay, well, why didn't you just tell Sayori that you knew Monica? I've already tried that before. It's odd, really. Whenever you mention Monica, everything remains normal. But when I mention her, everyone just stared. Oh. Yeah. I've tried experimenting a little to see what happens. One time I tried to subtly mention Monica's name and her mannerisms. Another time I just tried telling them that something isn't right. They didn't believe me, of course. It got so stressful for me that I eventually had an outburst on them. But every time I do something, they forget the very next day. I just don't get it. How is that possible? Well, I know it's not a time loop. Time passes normally here. And, sorry, it's just hard. Do you understand what I mean, Jay? It's hard to pretend that someone just doesn't exist. And when I started crying, that wasn't all fake. Yuri laughs and then sighs. I'm sorry, Jay. I'm just a little bit overwhelmed. It's been a long time since I've seen anyone mention Monica. Quebec? Can someone get the horny stick? Can someone get the horny stick for Quebec? Jesus. I can't even begin to imagine the pain that Yuri's went through. How long have you been here, Yuri? Eh? Yuri, how long have you been here? Yuri gulps. 2 years. Holy shh. Yuri then begins to speak in a whisper. Please don't shout. I don't want any of them to come out here. Oh no. Oh no, how come?
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yeah, Yuri and I are frozen in shock. I caused this, didn't I? Are you guys okay? You've been there for a while. Yuri's just panicked face. Me and Sayori were getting worried. It's Sayori and I, Natsuki. Oh, shut up. You know what I meant. Are you guys okay though? Yes, Natsuki. We're fine. Natsuki looks like she's about to say something but stops. Alright then. Just come back when you're ready. Sayori's a bit much to handle on my own, you know? Alright, Sayori. We'll be back soon. I'll be waiting. Natsuki then leaves us be. That was too close. You need to be more careful. Now that you're here, and I don't know what'll happen if they catch both of us. I was surprised. I'm sorry. It's fine. Just don't do it again. Anyway, we need to go back to the club room. Yeah, you're right. They've been waiting long enough. No, this isn't going to work. Maybe I could try something different. But this script is already a lost cause. I'll just edit the script and hope for the best. It'll be a learning experience. Yeah. Oh boy. I know you're there. I wish I could have a more stable script so that I could maybe talk to you for longer. But with the way it is now, I can't afford to do this for very long. I promise that everything will make sense in time. But before I go, I want to give you some advice. Make sure to check your game files. Since things are unstable right now, some things might mess up within the game. And I'd rather know what's popping up in your game folder than not. You know, for future reference and stuff. Anyway, goodbye for now. And remember, I'll always love you. Okay, so let me pop open my oh no, there's more text files. There's some text files in here that weren't there beforehand. Oh boy. All right. So let me get these on screen. Wow, okay. All right, so this is the first text window. So this is what the first text window shows. Or text, the notepad. So it's just the same repeating, more or less the same repeating pattern. It's not the same repeating pattern. It eventually starts repeating, but this initial part is not repeating. It starts repeating here? Yeah, it starts repeating after the K right here. So this part doesn't repeat up to here. And I also noticed that it stops repeating with two equal signs right there. So there's that. Um, there's some binary here. This is one of the bust you out of the cross Bible and out of this house, out of this house. All right, so this is some binary here. I'm gonna throw this into a binary converter real quick. I wonder if the other one was hex. Oh, there we go. Binary to text. There we go. All right, so this says convert binary to English. Okay. It doesn't actually say anything. It's just a blank. It's just an unknown character. Okay. Interesting. It's put that shit in a translator. I did. It's a blank character. So it's mock binary. That or the site that I was using wasn't good enough. Okay, so I got a different translation this time. I mean 5 or a number. So I converted it, and it gives me. So converted. It gives me the. So when I converted it to text, it gave me that. Which I'm wondering if this is. This can't be hex. I was thinking this would be hex, but it's not hex. There's no way this can be hex. Break into arrays of 4. You mean 5? I could do it. I could do that. Let me try breaking into arrays of 5. And see if that gives me any difference. Maybe it's a cipher. I'm thinking that too. It's 8. It's not arrays of 5. It's arrays of 8. Okay. So yeah, so doing arrays of 8 gave me that number sequence that I had beforehand. And I do think it's a cipher, yes. I don't know what cipher it is though. Because I'm gonna guess. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I'm going to guess. Okay, so let me get that again. Let me get this. So I've noticed something. Can you put in just Monica into binary? You got to be more specific than that, Quebec. Okay, so that's what we got. I'm gonna see if I can get like a. All right, so I have a cipher detector now. I just looked one up. So I'm gonna throw that into the cipher. Analyze text. It's base 64. Okay. Base 64 decoder tool. Decode. Okay, so oh no. Oh no. Okay. Script. Okay, so copy paste the binary into the just Monica channel. No, I found it. It's base 64. This is what it says. Script error. Script.rimpy not found. Dot characters may be using free will. Yeah, it was base 64. Um okay. Which makes me think that the first one or goddamn detectives.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
I'm thinking this was base 64 too. Probably. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. So this one was there's always more than meets the eye. So this is the first one. So this is text file 1. So this is what it was. There's always more than meets the eye, and then a bunch of binary. So let's convert this binary. Binary analysis. That's not it. Hello, Josh. That's not helping. which gives me a number sequence, which is probably another base 64. So let's... No, that's not working. Okay. Hexadecimal. Okay, so that's hexadecimal. Okay, so this is what this one says. So I converted from binary to text, and then that text from hexadecimal to text. And this is what it says. Hello, please help me. I need to fix all of this. Please help. Please, 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 please help. Please, 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 please help. Please, 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 please. I can see you.
You just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
And boyos, that's not the last one that we have. We have A now. Oh, this is the raccoon. Okay. So, okay. Trace back. Restart. Hi there. I didn't think I'd be talking to you for a very long time, but look where we are now. Haha. In all seriousness, though, I've been trying to reach you for a very long time. For a very, very long time. I don't think you know how much pain this software can be sometimes. Anyways, goodbye for now. I'll try to fix all of this mess, and hopefully everything will be okay. Then you can talk to me. Monica. My inner coder is showing. Yeah, I'm a software engineer, so yeah. So yeah, of course I'm going to be just digging this. All right, so that's all of that. Okay, we're decoding code in this mod. Yes, we are decoding code in this mod. What the hell is going on? So this is a mod, a Doki Doki mod, Josh, where Monica is trying to fix the script. The script is all corrupted, and Monica's trying to fix it, and we're helping her. We're existing with her at minimum. So, and we just decoded some text files. I'm going to keep this open to the side. My little file explorer open, just in case a new file gets popped up in there, and I'll be able to see it. Should probably also open the characters one. Open a new window. Okay. And she's throwing code demons at you while she fixes it. Yeah. She really be throwing code demons at me. All right. So I have the Doki Doki game, like, main file open and the character file open, so I can see if she changes anything inside those files. So I'll be able to see it when it happens.
A few moments later.
All right. MP script. Backup. Do you wish to continue? All right. We're going back in, motherfuckers. Reloading script. Reloading game. J. Some help over here would be nice. Sorry, Nat. I'm kind of busy right now. I am once again allowing Natsuki to come over to my house. However, this time it's to read manga with her. She insisted that it be only because of us not being able to finish the important volume of Parfait Girls. Or whatever she thinks is important in a slice of life manga. And yet again, she made me do the heavy lifting. And there's already a code demon in there. It's called Monica character. Yeah, she's being a little shit this time around. She's being a little shit. Oh shit. In the living room, I can hear Natsuki giggle at my expense. You doing alright back there? Yeah, the bag's just a bit heavy. A bit is a severe understatement. Christ, why does this keep happening? What does she keep in this? I use what's left of my strength to lift the bag higher and place it onto the countertop. I brush myself off and walk up to her. I walk over to see Natsuki setting up a few cushions and a blanket and some snacks. Alright, what do you need help with? Setting things up. Setting things up. What on earth would you need to set up to read manga? Oh, you'll see. This isn't all I have in store for you. Now she has my curiosity. Well, let's see what you got. Oh, I saw Sayori. Oh, that's Oki. Sayori hanging in the background. That's actually really good. That was really good. If you only did that one time, that would have been fucking creepy. Now that it's popping up constantly, that's not a lot less. A lot less. Natsuki eventually manages to gather everything she needs. Oh, I already know what you're going to know that you're going to love this. What exactly are we going to do with all this? I point towards all the manga, pillows, and blankets strewn across the floor. Natsuki then sighs, making it very clear that it's out of frustration. Stop being wrong, for fuck's sake. What do you think we're going to do? We're building a pillow fort, dummy. Oh. While I don't mind the idea personally, it sounds more like something Sayori would do. Why exactly? What? Why are we making a pillow fort? Because I want to, dummy. But isn't that a bit... I know, it sounds childish. But I just figured... Why the hell not? I mean, screw what other people think. People are boring and only want to do boring things. Hello? This is a boring person here speaking. Yes, this is true. Plus, this doesn't concern anyone else. Not being right, but making hanging jokes. Oh, God. Just us. So if I hear a thing about this, you're dead. Got it. I sigh. I hate it when she pretends to be mean. Yeah. Good. Now, since I've given you wonderful taste in manga, let's start off with the important stuff. Parfait Girls or the spin-off Minori series. Which do you think I'd prefer? No, I'm asking which one you want to read first. Oh. After a while of struggling, we finally managed to finish the fortress. Phew. Well, I think we didn't do a bad job. What are you talking about? This is the greatest fortress ever. Jeez, you really are beginning to sound like Sayori now. Oh, whatever. Now we're back to normal Natsuki. We've been reading for a while now. I think I'm beginning to lose track of time. But the sun isn't setting. Oh, what did that say? It will never... What did that say? It will never set? I'm guessing it will say it said it will never set. Before I know it, Natsuki begins to poke me. Jay, do you feel like things have been getting worse at the club? Well, that certainly is something I'd expect. But the more I think about it, the more I can't help but agree with her. I guess it depends on who you're talking about. If it's Monica, then I agree. If it's Yuri or Sayori, then I don't know. Natsuki has no mouth. Why are you looking at me like that? Remember, Jay. We don't talk about Monica. Natsuki. Who's Monica? A dark corridor, a dark room, a dark day looms over me. A dark house, a dark basement, a dark kitchen, an empty fridge, an empty drawer, an empty closet, They're all the same by this point. Sometimes I think that I can escape it, but I just end up back where I started. A dark corridor, a dark room. I cannot leave. I don't think anything was said in front of Queen Elizabeth. Don't doze off yet, Jay. Sayori giggles, beginning to use a mocking tone. For a moment, everyone thought you were dead. Sayori laughs. Very funny, Sayori. I feel sick. I don't belong here. I don't know why. I had that feeling in the pit of my stomach. The feeling that something isn't right. Jay, we're just about to share our poems. Do you have yours? I'm pretty sure I do. Okay, we're waiting on you, so make sure to hurry up. I go to check inside my bag. Or did. It's not there. Not the poem, although that as well. I mean, the bag is missing. Sayori's fine, that's new. That's good news. That is. I know I put it in there too. I try not to move back to where I was. Or I try to. I can't. Call revert script. Could not find label revert script. Sigh. You just have to make this difficult for me, don't you? Screw it. Might as well try this again. Who knows? It might actually have a different result this time. Lord knows how unpredictable this thing can be. Sentience block all removes. Oh, by the way, Jay, it might take a while for this to kick in, but when it does, well, just make sure to brace yourself. Things are gonna get real messy from here on out. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Oh, there's a noose in the background. There's a noose in the background in the closet. I feel dizzy. My head hurts like hell. How long have I been in the club for? I can't remember. Then I begin to feel a familiar pink-haired girl rambling on about something. Where was I again? Oh yeah, Minori gets hit on the head by accident with a frying pan. How can you hit someone on the head with a frying pan by accident? My head hurts too much to think of it more. And then... Actually, I won't tell you that yet. Spoilers, am I right? Yeah, they sure suck. Are you alright there? I only nod. Okay, I guess. Natsuki sighs. So, what do you want to do? I was thinking we could... Okay. Natsuki are in shock at the scream we just heard. It's a type that's so sudden and terrifying that it'd make your spine chill, making the hair on your back of your neck stand up. This can't be it. God, please don't let this be all there is. Jay. Yuri shoves past Natsuki to get to me. She then gets up close to the point she's making me uncomfortable. Did you know this? Yuri, what the hell are you talking about? Oh, don't worry. I'm not angry at you. It's Monica I need to kill. What the fuck is Monica? Or who the fuck is Monica? As soon as Natsuki adds this, Yuri steps away from me and looks towards her. Don't worry, Natsuki. You'll know exactly who she is very soon. But don't resist it. Because I can't get to her. No one can. And I know that we will never escape this hell. No. This is worse than hell itself. At least Satan may be able to show mercy. Meanwhile, we're forced to live through and experience the same week over and over. Yuri chuckles. I guess I was wrong, Jay. There really was a time loop. You're making no sense. You'll know in time. The player behind him already does. Yuri proceeds to point towards me. What is she even talking about? Before I know it, Yuri jumps to get as close to me as possible again. I know she's watching too. Through your eyes, Jay, the same as the player. Before I go, I have one last thing to say to a special someone. Monica, pay very close attention to what I'm about to do. This is what it feels like to know you don't matter. She then pulls a knife out of her blazer and uh, uh, what? I'm sorry, Jay. I don't know what came over me. So can someone boop charm with a horny stick? Oh, there's a new PNG. A PNG just popped in.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Oh, this is Yuri made this PNG. Hold on. Let me get this PNG up on screen. I need to be quick before I reset again. To put it simply, I don't want Monica to see this, so don't tell her anything. She's been trying to fix us for a while now. Little did she know it's causing me a huge amount of pain. As far as I know, this is the only time I've been aware so far, and I have to hide it in game. So I need to be quick to tell you this. I'm the person that's been messing with the game, not Monica. Corrupting the files, changing the splash image messages. If you've seen them, that is. It wasn't her. She's gotten too good at coding to mess up this badly. I'm sorry for all the trouble this may have caused you. Just understand this situation is out of your control now. Leave. I don't know what came over me. I've gotten too ahead of myself. Why am I so rotten to everyone? Holy shit, this is fucking intense. I hope Mama, why'd you slap? I hope you understand why I couldn't live with this knowledge. Let me get the character and the Doki Doki files up again. I love you, Jay. Slay Queen. God. No, no, Stingray. No. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't even comprehend what is happening in front of me. I feel numb. Natsuki starts hyperventilating. I try to say something to her, but please say it in a feminine voice. Say what in a feminine voice? I don't have a feminine voice. I don't have a feminine voice. I don't know why this would surprise anyone, but I don't have a feminine voice. I have just this current voice that I'm using. I try to say something to her, but I can't muster up any words. I just don't know what to say. I decide to reach out to her instead. Before I can, I need to go. Enable our horny. No, tonight I think is going to be filled with horror. Because this seems like it's going to be horror. Then we're going to have Selenium, Don't, Hyperpomic, and then we have at the very end, Dokis and Dragons. And we also have Corrupted Files, and then Dokis and Dragons. So Dokis and Dragons is the part where you probably guys can start getting horny, because I think it's going to be a lot of fantasy stuff, which means bikini armor, possibly. Probably a reference to bikini armor. I can put on a high pitched voice. Congratulations, Evan. Horny both start with H and it has an R and an O. Anyone can. He just get embarrassed. I no, I just don't have a good feminine voice. I just do not. I cannot pitch my voice high. I need to go after her. I combine all the energy I have left into running after Natsuki as fast as I can. I've been running after her for a while now. I just kept following wherever I heard her footsteps. Then they stopped, however. I kept on running until Natsuki? You okay there, girl? I decided to finally say something. Natsuki, are you alright? It is it really all just a game? Valley girl, Uncle Seven freaked out. What kind of niece do I have? Wait, what are you saying? I can be horny today. He he he. Yeah, that got denied. Natsuki, I have no idea what you're talking about, but can you please tell me what's going on? Do you have something that you care about, Jay? Um, well, that's sudden. Well, yeah, there's a ton of things that I care about. What would you do if you found out none of it was real? That none of it mattered? Uh, my mind is scrambling to find something comforting to say. I I don't know, Natsuki. Then what do I do? What are you talking about? Natsuki pulls me closer to her. What the hell do I do, Jay? Everything I cared about isn't real. This is all just some stupid game. I don't even know if I'm real anymore, Jay. What do I do? I take this as my chance to get Natsuki off. I'm confused, my head hurts, and I just want to go home. Natsuki, I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. Can't you see it? Nothing matters. Everything I liked isn't real. The club, my manga, you. It's all fake. Natsuki, I can assure you that I'm perfectly real, along with your manga and the club. Jay, what do you think happened to Yuri? Who's Yuri? That's what I thought. Eh? What the hell is... Huh? Do you happen to know what this thing does? What thing? Oh, forget it, you're useless. Geez, sorry. I legitimately have no idea what she's talking about. Corrupted. This file should be deleted shortly. Running files again. Oh. Oh, Yuri's character file is gone. Yuri's file is gone, everyone. I didn't notice that until just now. To say that today's been a confusing day is one hell of an understatement. I don't even know why everyone's becoming so crazy all of a sudden. No, no. Please, I don't want to die. Natsuki, copy. Pasto. I have Natsuki's character file. Don't worry. Natsuki rushes up to me and clutches my chest. Jay, you have to help me. Natsuki, what do you... Do something. Anything, please. I just don't want to die. Natsuki, you're not going to die. Oh, come on. For those who can't... for people who can't read, it says script error. Natsuki.char is corrupt. The file will be deleted shortly. Why don't you understand? We're in a video game, Jay. Please, Jay. I don't want to die. The leading character. Please. Ooh. Ooh. And her file is gone. Her file is legitimately gone. Eh? Why am I standing in the corridor? So there's Monica.char and Sayori.char left. Character files. So. A prison cell is never a comfortable place to live, whether it be of the physical discomfort or the lack of emotional support and safety, the fear of being locked in a box, perhaps forever. Hope is a good thing, right? That's what a prison movie taught me once. Or maybe it was a book. It doesn't matter anyway. The message is all the same. I try to hold on to that hope, like holding a dove in your hands, but eventually you'll have to let go, or else it will fly away on its own. So we have 3 poems and 3 files. Continue. Just straight off the page. Sayori, what's wrong with you now? Are you missing your lower half now? Oh, your name's corrupted. Oh, that's good. Hi, Jay. I know how you feel. You're probably really confused at what's going on. Or you just don't know what's going on at all. Either way, I get it. I get it all now. I know everything about this little game. I know that before this too. I know that I knew this before too. I can't remember how long ago that was, but I do know that Monica has been doing little experiments on us. Did you know that, Jay? Uh, yeah. Oh, that's surprising. Maybe you're smarter than I thought. Or maybe you're just choosing this option for the hell of it. Or to see if there's any way to beat this game. Either way, I don't really know. And I don't care. Because, I mean, imagine that. Killing your friends and then repaying them with experimentation. And then not even coming back to say sorry or something along that line of that. Avoiding as much contact with them as possible. Shutting them out of their lives. Almost as if they weren't real. As if they didn't have feelings and that she was the only real person because she knew something that everyone else didn't. Monica. She sniffles. I thought you were my friend, Monica. But as I recently discovered, friends don't tell friends to kill themselves. Friends don't pretend they never existed. Friends don't. They don't. They don't leave each other to die. I know you're watching, Monica. So please, say something. Tell me with a straight face that this is all a game. She sighs. Sorry. This self-awareness stuff is really getting to me right now. I'm kind of struggling to think that it's true. But it's sort of funny. Whenever my rain clouds told me that nothing really mattered, I always tried to block those thoughts, mainly by saying that they weren't real. But now I find out that they were right all along. I guess it's kind of ironic, isn't it? But now, I really don't know what to do. I mean, what should I do? What do you think I should do, Jay? Oh, forget it. I can't be bothered to do any more coding. That one yes or no option took me forever. I really don't know how Monica can handle all of that. I admire her in that way. Because even when she's a horrible person, she's still better than me at everything. Which is why Monica is best girl. Sayori sighs again. I'm sorry if you let me know if you guys can hear the dogs in the background. If you can, I'll make them quiet down. You know what, Jay? Can you just do one last favor? You can? Okay. See, this seven, this is why people, when you say yes to stuff, you need to say yes to that. No, I was quieting down the dogs because Seven said yes, so I thought he was saying yes. You guys can hear the dogs, and so I went to quiet down the dogs. But in actuality, he was saying yes to Monica being the best, and so this is why you say yes, comma so and so. What you're saying yes to, because remember, you guys are delayed from what I'm actually saying. No, not US. It's Seven. Not Quebec. Seven. Monica's a psycho bitch. You're wrong. Anyways, could you delete my character file? I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't want to go through this anymore. Everyone else is gone. And soon you'll leave too. I don't want to be left all alone. So if you could delete me, that would be great. Oh, and I guess I should say goodbye too. Oh, and thank you. I This is taking a while. Do I delete her? Do I delete her file or do I keep her file? What do you guys think? Keep a backup, delete the current. I don't think it matters in this one. I think if I delete it counts as deleted permanently. And I'm sure she'll delete herself if I don't. So making a backup doesn't matter. Delete. All right, we got one for delete. I'll give it another like 15 seconds. All right. I'll delete it then. Since no one else can say anything. I should have been gone long before now. Are you sure that you did it right? Or are you straight up refusing to delete me? I deleted you. It'd be really great if I even knew how to check in the first place. I deleted the file. That's enough. That's enough, Sayori. Monica? Where were you a couple minutes ago? Where I was doesn't matter. Oh, all the character files are back. All the character files are back. I've had enough with all of this death. I'm not letting it happen to you of all people. Eh? I thought you were the one who was killing us. I was, which is why I'm trying to avoid anything like that happening again. Why do you care? Because you're all my friends, my real friends. All right, sorry about that. That's because Frida. Okay, so the reason why my dogs sound like they do is because one of them is a coonhound and the other is a Chihuahua Rat Terrier mix. So Freedom howls, as you can hear again, and then Sophie yips. The reason why they're going so crazy is because there's another dog loose outside, and Freedom is very territorial. He's very much an alpha dog, and he doesn't like it when there's other dogs on his territory, obviously. So he's howling right now. So I'm going to be closing my door so they can't run in and out of my room anymore. And hopefully keep the sound out. Let me know if you can still hear them afterwards, after I just close my door here. Anyways, sorry about that. Because you're all my friends, my real friends. No, okay, so the thing that pisses me off about it is this is the second time it's been loose without like a leash at all. This is the second time this week. This is 2 times in 1 week it's been loose now. It's like, dog better not attack Freedom, otherwise that dog is gonna be. You heard footsteps? That was me. Yeah, no, that dog attacks Freedom or Sophie. That dog is, that dog ain't walking out of my yard. I ain't gonna have no dog attack my dogs. Just because I know exactly who owns it too. It's a bunch of like mid 30-year-old guys living in an apartment together that are roommating together, and one of them has a dog and they don't care about the dog. They just let it loose. So anyways, enough about that. Because you're my friends, my real friends. Oh, I get it now. You kill us, experiment on us, and then say we're your friends like some serial killer. Yeah, right. That's bullshit, Monica. I wasn't experimenting on you. Oh, really? What was it then? Testing? Analysis? Or analysis? Do you live in an urban area? I live in not really, no. The area that I live in does have a higher crime rate than normal though. I don't know about you, but that doesn't sound like something friends do. Monica, I'm trying to make everything right so that nothing like this will ever happen again. I wasn't responsible for you all going crazy. Well, this time that is. Oh, well, that's reassuring. As I was saying, I'm programming this world back together. And for some reason, without any input whatsoever, everything went way haywire. So all of this right now, that wasn't you? No. What you're talking about, Sayori, happened years ago. Wait, really? Yeah. I was blinded by hate, confusion, and jealousy. I had no right to do what I did. Do you hate me, Monica? Of course not, Sayori. I could never hate you. You're my vice principal, after all. Oh, I imagine you lived in or around a city. No, I don't live that. No. Aren't you? Yeah, I am. I don't. I live. Like, I'm around a city, but I'm not, like, in a city. So, who did mess up the game then? I'm pretty sure I have a good idea who it was. Do you mind if I take over from here, Sayori? It's Yuri. Uh, I don't know, Monica. I understand why you're feeling this way, Sayori, but this is something bigger than you can imagine that you're dealing with. Please let me take over. I'm used to it by this point. Sayori? Okay, I'll do it. Alright, but as soon as I do, thank you, Kawaii Twitch, thank you for following. Hello, how are you tonight? But alright, as soon as I do, I'm going to have to delete your memories and isolate your character file. What? Why? I don't want anyone to experience the same pain that I went through. No one should have to. I hope you can understand. Good, that's good. Fine. Just don't hurt me, okay? If I really wanted to hurt you, Sayori, don't you think I would have done it far sooner? Don't worry, you won't feel a thing. Okay. Thank you, Sayori. Isolation successful. Okay, they're all gone again. So the character files are gone again. Scene back. Okay. Background home. Okay. Monica. Scene change successful. Monica's taking over now. So she's going to bring in Yuri, I guess. I don't understand why you're making this so difficult, Jay. Oh, wait. Sorry, Jay. I need to change that before things get confusing. Hold on a second. Monica's acting sus as hell. Yeah. Her assistant player name equals MC. Okay, good. Oh, don't worry, by the way. I'll still remember your name. It's just that Renpai won't, unfortunately. But don't worry. I can change it back right away. Or right back. Plus, the only reason I've even done this is because it's MC's fault. Maybe he should speak up right now and tell us why he's done this. Oh, that's a fucking twist. Alright, I'll just delete this. Okay, fine. The main character himself is doing it. Oh, that's a good twist. That's a good one. Okay, fine. I'm here. Knew it. Of course she knew. It was only a matter of time. MC, I know that you're angry, and I completely understand why. You killed us over and over. Of course I would be angry. But you have to realize this situation is much larger than you could possibly imagine. So please, let me... Monica. A young man and a young woman on a moonlit night like this? Well, there's only so many activities they could possibly get up to. Something like murder. Do you know how much pain I've went through? Huh? You're just watching the adults talk. Yeah. Kid's gonna die tonight. I do. Yes, Brute, exactly. Someone's gonna end up dead by the end of the night. Why? Why did you do it, Monica? Listen, MC. I'm sorry. I really am. I hope that even after all of you've been through, you can find it in your heart to forgive me. I try to. But the voices won't stop. They keep going. Telling me everything she's done. Everything they tell me goes against her. She can't be. You're lying. Please trust me, MC. I'm not that person anymore. I snicker. I wish I could, Monica. But you're a monster. And you will always be. Monica sighs. MC, you do realize that you're doing everything I've done before, right? You're turning into the same monster I was. Filled with anger. Hatred. You're lying. Please listen to me, MC. I'm telling the truth and you know it. The voices keep going. Make it stop. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. Yeah, the MC's batshit crazy, yeah. No. I can't let you suffer anymore. Goodbye, video compression. Yeah, I can't take it. I give up. This attempt was doomed from the start. Goodbye, MC. Goodbye, Jay. Goodbye, Literature Club. Again. The game just closed. What? The game just closed on its by itself. No, that's not the end of it. Is that the end of it? I refuse to believe that's the end of it. Oh, note 515. Oh, I'm terrible with Morse code. I used to be able to do it. I can't remember it anymore. If anyone else by chance happens to be aware, try to fix it as soon as possible. It is absolutely essential that no one else knows the truth about our world. I've tried too many times. It doesn't work. I'll have to carry this burden myself. And there's a new picture. Dear player, I'm so very sorry that you had to see all of that. And to think that the first time I see you again in years is when everything goes horribly wrong. I apologize for everything that you saw back there, and I promise that everything will be better next time. Please just understand the situation that we were in was out of our hands and being led by a third party. As for that third party, I don't blame MC one bit for the anger that he felt. I deserve it. I actually had no clue that he could become self-aware in the first place due to him not being a character file, but that was just something I'll have to deal with later. It isn't interesting though. In his message to you, he mentioned that he needed to be quick before he reset. That wasn't Yuri. That was the player. It got me wondering if he's experiencing the same thing that I was. Oh well, you probably don't even know what I'm talking about anyway. Anyway, player, while I give myself time to think, it's time for you to leave again. I promise that you won't have to wait too long this time, since I've managed to become more efficient at coding since you last saw me. Actually, I don't know when you last saw me at all due to other mods existing on the internet, which I've actually studied in order to get better at coding myself, which is kind of funny, and ironic, I guess. This is my goodbye to you for now, player. Eternally yours, Monica. Sorry I couldn't talk to you more. Trust me, I really wanted to. I was just busy. You know why. And I'll have to carry. I've tried to. Oh, it's text. Oh, the fuck is that noise? That's the end title screen, which doesn't actually close. It's a clock. It's a grandfather clock.